them on Telegram or on Facebook. And actually, these were not good souls. I felt this. But I got the impulse to talk to them. And when all this has started with these bots and robots on my channel, they destroyed my entire platform and confused my community as well. So, these people, I mentioned a few of them. I knew them personal. One of these person, I met this person for a few years ago. And when I saw this person for a few years ago, I felt this energy. And I felt that's a heartless person. Not a good energy. Not a good aura. And we hugged each other because I knew this person before. And I was shocked to see this person in real, and that the vibration of this person vibrated totally different. And I felt something like it was a cold energy, and I felt this person has no soul, no heart.
Those that took the mark of the beast. The story that she tells is beyond scary, and she does give good warnings inside. If you don't want to know, don't listen, but I'm going to share it in its entirety. So what is taking place in the world? The devil is given 3.5 years to play his hand. Those that take the mark of the beast will be punished. That's what the Bible said. Now, when you move into what the Palladians said on the subject, what the world is saying on the subject, is completely different from anything you saw in the Bible. These safety measures that the government is forcing upon you is disconnecting people from their souls. What does that mean? You're the living dead. On top of that, when people begin to transform in frequency, whatever frequency they transform into, it will be controlled by whatever being is tuned to the frequency they are transformed into. Her soul resonates at a frequency. So does her body. If her soul is 99.9, her body is 99.9. That's what creates the connection with the heavens. It's not difficult whatsoever. So your frequency is your divine protection. The stronger the connection you have with God or your oversoul, the more divinely protected you are in this world. This is the importance of meditation and prayer in these times, maintaining a connection with your higher self, or with Jesus, or with God, or Allah, or whatever it is that you follow in this world. That's the divine. If anything is placed into your body, or in the airwaves that surround you in this world, that can break into that and alter that frequency in any way, shape, or form, you will lose the connection with your soul. So what happens if something is placed inside needles that changes your frequency to 66.6, let's say? All Satan all day long. Who is controlling that body? And hopefully you're going to say Satan, yeah. Do you guys see now why the Bible told the world not to take the mark of the beast? In essence, what we're going to see, if nothing has changed in this time, is a zombie apocalypse. Mass psychosis across the planet, but with the Palladians, it's greater control of the reptilians over society. You will be tuned in to the devil's frequency, and if your body changes to the devil's frequency, I'm using analogies here, you will be controlled by the devil. Your soul is perfectly fine up here, but it's lost the connection with your body. That's as far as I can take this show today, because it's absolutely mind-bending what she's going to tell you inside of here. What's in the fourth density? What these damn demons are getting up to. I hope, perhaps, going right back to the start of my show about the comment, there's nothing anybody on earth has to say about Nostradamus I want to hear about. I wasn't called for any of it. I was called to talk about this. I was called to give 7 years of my life to the great sign in heaven, and that's what I intend to do. So in this moment, according to her, this is that time where it begins. If the Bible is accurate, the devil will have 3.5 years to play his tricks over the earth. So the greatest defense that the earth has is nothing touches your temple. Nothing. Treat a vaccine as you would a gun to your head, quote unquote, from the Palladians. So everybody is going to be different in this world. But this is only the beginning of her show. Believe me when I tell you, it's the wildest thing I could ever show the world. The timing, the dates that she gives, and again, she's not a biblical person. She's an Arcturian starseed. She knows that she's here for this. She's been doing it for years. I followed her for years on her channel. She come back a different being from this experience, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys.
And I have to tell you, I saw a war between Trump, now I talk about Trump, the Patriots, and the Dark Force. This is real. That is real for 100%. I saw that with my own eyes. Because when I had this shift or awakening during the night, I saw Trump and I saw the Patriots. And it was so easy to talk to them telepathically too. I saw them. And they had a fight energetically. The Dark Force, the negative souls, and the Patriots and Trump. It is real. I saw it again. And I was in contact with them telepathically. It was so easy to talk to the Dark Force in this dimension and also to the Light Force, like a telephone. And then I got a message by my Light Force sisters and brothers, and they said, hold the connection to Trump. All the time, hold the connection to Trump. And they attacked us almost every night, and they wanted to kill us. These entities wanted to kill us, me, Marcel. They wanted to vaccinate us. And the Light Force said, hold the line to Trump. Talk to him. To the Patriots, talk to him. And then I did it. I talked to them, and they rescued our lives. And I felt at this day, I saw the Galactic Federation at Würzburg over us. And I felt this day when we arrived at this flat that this Galactic Federation, the false Galactic Federation, will attack us now. And this is a totally other level, guys. This is not only, the government here on Earth. This is a totally other level, because this is the spiritual force community, and they started to attack us. And they used their Anunnaki technologies to attack us. That is crazy now, guys. Please, when this is too much, when you don't believe this, please turn off. Please turn off. And then I saw the plan by the Dark Force, the horrible plan. Almost only young people. And every young adult had a cell phone. Everyone. And they all the time this. Everyone. And negative frequencies came out of this cell phone. And this cell phone took control over them. I mean, you see it now, okay? So, but in another way. Because of these frequencies, these people and technology become one. They had no free will anymore.
Songs, tunes, requests, enslaved people, kept prisoner by princes and lords. This future by headless idiots, by divine prayers admitted.
This cell phone gave them tasks, what they have to do. When the cell phone sent them the frequency to their mind, you have to eat some fast food now. These young people did it. They had no free will anymore. And that was so sad to see this. When the cell phone programmed them or sent them these negative frequencies, you have to talk about this subject now. These people started to talk about this subject. When their cell phone said, you have to hate these persons, so then these people started to hate these persons. The cell phone took control over them for 100%, and they became one. I saw technologies there in Leipzig, very strange. And these technologies look like the Tesla Tower, but in a negative way. And only young people, no old people anymore. They were all gone. That was their plan. And they used these technologies to synchronize that technologies with the brain, with the mind, and they become robots. We wanted to buy some food there, but we were surrounded all the time by these young people. They follow us. Maybe the cell phone told them they have to follow us, or that they have to hate us. Because they follow us all the time. They observed us all the time. They made jokes about us all the time. They sent their frequencies to us all the time. And all the time these attacks, everything has heard it there. And then we wanted to go to the organic supermarket, and then I saw Ashta. It is no joke. I saw a hologram of Ashta, and he looked like a human in front of me. He was in front of me. I saw Ashta. He was very tall. Marcel didn't saw him. I saw him. And he was in this direction like that. I saw him. My impulse, boom. Then I saw him. And he looked similar to these illustrations on Google. Exactly similar. This hairstyle. But his hair shimmered more in silver, not in golden light, and his aura was very cold. They are sick. Totally sick. Then I saw Ashta. I thought I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. This is Ashta. Now I see the false galactic federation by my own. Yes. And then he returned back like this. He looked at me. Not more. He didn't talk. It was him. And then I said to Marcel, I said to you that the Galactic Federation will attack us now. The false Galactic Federation will attack us now. We wanted to drive back home with the train. And now this is the sad part. Only these young people. No driver in the train. Nothing. And it was almost impossible to drive back home again. And there was an old man again there in this train. You can imagine who. This old man with the red cap. And he was the only old man there. Only young people. And also these young people surrounded him. They looked at him, so who is he? Who is that? What is that? So, and like I said, it was very easy in this dimension to talk telepathically to each other like a telephone, like that, very easily. So, and I thought I'm going totally crazy and I'm totally lost now. What's going on with me? And then I looked to this guy, to this man with the red cap, and he was with us again. So, and he was there like this. I saw him in this position, so he didn't move, almost. His red cap, and he looked a little bit different, but I felt this is him, right? So, and then I talked to him. I asked him, so I'm going crazy, okay, but I tried. Then I said, Trump, is this you? And then he made this. And then I said, is this you, Trump? Am I totally crazy, or what is going on? Where am I? Where we are? I don't understand this. He looked at me like this. And then he sent me thoughts like, what do you think who I am? And I said, when I trust my intuition, I feel this is you. You are Trump. And then he made this. And then I asked him, what do you think about their plans? About the plan of the cabal? Almost every old person is gone. Only young people. And the technology becomes one with them. They have no free will anymore. and they are controlled by technologies. Do you know what he said? They are totally sick. And then I asked him, how is it possible? So why do you join us? I don't understand this. Do you know what he said? Because of you, the gate to the fourth dimension has opened. And then I ran. Marcel too. We cried. I cried so much. So is this the end? Is this the end? Are we dying now? This shit was real. This is all real. And then that was the confirmation. Then I asked Ashta, and then I will end with this video. I will stop then. And then you will understand the Kabbalah. I asked Ashta, why are you doing this? Why do you have this horrible plan for humanity? Why do you want to kill them? And how do you enjoy the suffering of humanity? Why? Do you know what he said? It is fun. That was his answer. It is fun. Because humans are a lower species to us. And this is the consciousness level by them. It is fun. The false galactic federation, the false priestess and priests, the false ascended masters, everything. Everything. And now it is so clear for you to channel your real friends, your real sisters and brothers. You have the connection to God very clear now. And this is my message. Even when this was close, like I said, in every dimension, this war was very close. Also in the fourth density again. And yes, I sacrificed my life very close. These people were right, because they got technologies to predict the future. And they knew, actually, their plan was that we both will die with their technologies. Yeah, like I said, that was the other dimension. Also Kaufland, the German supermarket, looked like a laboratory. These houses looked like, what's going on there? These noises, this Tesla tower, so, oh my gosh. But all in the opposite. Yeah, and these frequencies, controls, or that was their plan, would control humanity. And these frequencies were so horrible there, they killed the old people. That was their plan. And only the strongest persons will survive. It is a test, yeah? Or it was a game. It is fun. That was the answer by Ashtar.